Da 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 da. Do. What's up, Chainsaw? Yo. What's up, Chainsaw? What are you doing right now, Chainsaw? You watching the Oscars or what? What's up, guys? What's up? God damn. Watching some Young Justice. It's some good shit, man. Damn, a lot of people are online right now. Fuck. This is the fucking problem. The time difference is crazy. Like, it's just, we don't have a good balance of the time difference. So when a bunch of people want to watch me, I'm about to go to work and shit. And that's a problem. If I gotta go to work. That's the big problem, buddy. You have to reset to fit who. Alright, I'm gonna take one guess. Let's see what's up. I only got like 15 minutes here to get ready. Literally getting ready for work. Nathaniel!
Hey, what's up?
What up, man?
What up?
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
Alright, we look like twins, actually. If I pull my hair back like this. Look at that!
No, believe it or not, everybody calls me Cooley's cousin because me and Cooley look like.
I was just about to say that. I was about to say we look like Cooley's illegitimate children right now. That's how we look right now.
Well, I mean, except
Cooley.
Except, I mean, in my opinion, you're the better one because I mean, come on, you're in fucking Street Fighter 5, man. Like, I can't compete with that.
I'm part of what?
Nicole. Street Fighter 5, because your ass looks like fucking Nicole.
Ah, Nicole, yeah, I got you. Yeah, that shit was funny. When I was playing Street Fighter yesterday, or a few days ago, I was telling the staff, like, everybody says I look like him. She's like, oh yeah, your hair and everything. I was like, God damn. But I gotta learn how to play that person, though. That's the problem. That dude was hard. That dude was really hard to play. Like, I couldn't, like, I went Super Saiyan or whatever. I was able to do that, but that was only because I was, button mashing and shit. Like, I couldn't pull anything off, in that game, and, but whatever. It's on its way. My mom mailed it 2 days ago, so it should be here in about a week and a half, and, I'm gonna start training. Shit. But honestly, I think I'm better at using the controller, because I was using the new Street Fighter 5 joystick, whatever, and I don't know, it didn't seem as easy as using a controller, so
I don't know. Fuck that. Like, I still remember when I was little, living in Puerto Rico, we had a ghetto ass arcade right down the street. I would hop on there. They'd have Tekken, Street Fighter, Pac-Man, Galaga.
The whole kit and caboodle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was mainly the one there that sat over here playing Galaga all day.
Yeah.
I was over there playing Galaga, and then that's when I'm over here and I look over and I see Street Fighter. I'm like, what the fuck? I hop on it. I'm over here to see Blanca, and I was like, bro, is that the Hulk? Like, what the fuck?
I used to be, like, really good at, Marvel vs. Capcom. I was, like, on that for a while, but, I was really good at Marvel vs. Capcom, and actually, when I was playing Street Fighter, a couple days ago, I think I actually kind of, I got a little more nostalgic. Like, I'm a little used to, like, having two characters on the team at the same time, and even able to call in a special character, but, this is very basic, very standard, but, I mean, it's all good. Yeah. Bummy said the same thing with, Dead or Alive. Same deal, because Dead or Alive also has this, like, tag style as well.
Yeah.
I got all bark.
Cookie. I can't do it with two. I can't do it with one hand.
You can't do it with one hand. I can do it with one hand.
Oh God, really?
No. You know, the only thing that I like about the controller, the joystick, is I like the stick part, but I don't like the button part. So if I could combine the two somehow, it'd probably be pretty good for me. But I guess you can technically use like the directional pad, or the what is this?
Yeah.
L3? Yeah, you can use L3 as your controller, I believe. I don't know. So, yeah. Well, right on, man. You watch some of my you watch my channel? I guess I would assume so. Is he still on? Okay, he is done. Okay. Well, thank you for dropping by, Nathaniel. Like, I wanted to do something, like, film something, but I was watching Dante's video, about the Becky Boop thing, and then I started watching, his live stream, and then somebody started bitching at me about something privately, and then I was like, God damn, I don't have any time to actually record anything now. Like, that kind of, I don't know. And I got a headache too, like, got some morning sickness or some shit. I don't know. Oh, got a fucking headache. Alright, let me, you know what I'm going to do today? Because I've been meaning to do this for a while. I'll just knock it out real quick. It's the, How It Should Have Ended, The Force Awakens trailer, or whatever. I'll just do that one, so I can say I at least did one reaction. I was watching the, conference, or the debate with, on Drama Alert with Grade A, How It Should Have Ended, and one other person, and it was pretty good. But it's just the only problem that bothers me is that they always keep on taking shots at reaction channels, where because they do a blanket statement, because everybody compares, or the set example for reaction channels are the ones that are really huge in the subs, getting lots of views. I mean, it's not, should I say wrong? It's not wrong that they compare, because it's understandable why they would compare, like why they would say, okay, so these are what reaction channels are all about when they look at the really bad ones. But the problem with making a blanket statement like that is they don't realize that there's some good people out there trying to play by the rules, and they don't just grab content, they ask for permission. I actually like how Grade A, he did make a statement about how For Y'all Entertainment made a reaction skit or whatever, and people were making reactions on that, but I don't think what he realized is the fact that, as far as I know, well, I was asking for permission and they never told me directly. They never told me that I could react to it. So, I didn't do it. I didn't do the reaction. But Dante went ahead and did it. And if I remember, way back, For Y'all Entertainment actually gave a shout out to Jinx, for doing his reaction. So, while they don't directly say that they're cool with it, you know, I can definitely tell you that the majority of the reactions I do, people are cool with what I'm doing. And, you know, Bat in the Sun is a good example. You can find it. I actually sent them a tweet and a direct email, and they were just like, hey, can I do a reaction? And they were like, we would be honored if you did. So, and like you said, Sony, Final Fantasy, so that's the only problem I have with what Drama Alert tends to do is, and I hate everything. I like their shows, but unfortunately, they cover reaction channels in a blanket statement saying like all of them are thieving and then the problem is people actually believe that and don't realize that there are actually people. So, and before I forget, that's one of the main reasons I wanted to bring back the reactor news and the reactor report is so we as a reactor community, and even people, like CJ and Jinx that aren't part of the community, but reacting channels in general have a voice at least. Like, people can get some news, but they won't get such a blanket statement news from people that actually don't do channels, reaction channels. So, that was one of the main importances of actually doing the reactor report is so we finally actually have a voice for people that may not be educated about the fact that there are good channels out there. I think I've said that before in a previous video, but I think it is kind of funny because people always think it's a good idea or whatever till they're the one that's the focus. So, especially with news, you can't forget, what am I trying to say? You can't just report only on the good news, but ignore the dumbass shit that other people do. You can't pretend like J-Roar didn't challenge people to retweet, that Felicity thing and then get called out on it from, Stefan Emil. So, you can't pretend that things don't look suspicious, especially given that people do start wondering, okay, wait a second, something's not really adding up here. It doesn't really look like there can be suspicion. And when there's suspicion, it is the news's job to react upon that and report it. Now, whether the audience takes it as fact, that's the problem of the audience and the especially young audience. They look at it one way, but I saw Becky's report and I saw how it said may have been hacked, and I saw the disclaimer that it was only her speculation, but we're definitely looking at, she said, like, we have to look at these facts about with MCMs rejecting reactors, and this is fact. 100% this is fact. The fact that MCMs are actually rejecting reaction channels from signing up. BBTV, Maker. BBTV has actually been avoiding, I've requested for an interview to try to get them on the report for 2 weeks now, because I really want them to make a clear statement in terms of the fact that, MCMs are telling people that, reaction channels aren't fair use. And I'm just but then I'm wait a second. Don't you guys run the biggest reaction channels? Aren't they your clients? And I'm wait a second. So and then I'm wait a second, aren't you guys my network? So should I be concerned about this? So I'm come on now. So, but what was I saying? Oh, so, and then on top of all this, we have the deal with Make YouTube Great Again. And actually, YouTube has been in contact with Grade A, and they've shown him that they're getting ready to make some changes. When it'll happen, we'll see. But people got to realize that this shit isn't going away, and critiques of reaction channels aren't going away. And instead of getting upset at that critique and acting childish about that, it sometimes is much better to actually look at what those people are saying and be like, hey, I can see where you came at. I can see where you came at it from this angle, but that's just not the case. And look, my videos are back, so I appreciate or whatever. Like, but I think what happens is a lot of times like people start getting riled up. Like, for example, I got a good example, and unfortunately now I gotta go soon. I got a good example. That fat fucker. What's his name? See, even then, I shouldn't even say fat fucker, right? Because then people think I'm fat slamming, or fat shaming. But no. That one dude that was talking shit about Tyrone, and then he was also talking about shit from me. But you know what? Even if I did comment back on him, like that, okay, so that's a hate channel, right? That's someone who has actually been abusing, and his entire career is dedicated now. Like, I've known him, actually. I've known of him since 2008 when he was bitching about The Dark Knight and whining about Robin not being in the movie. What I was going to say is, okay, so when that came out, Tyrone reacted to it, which I wish sometimes he would just chill on that because it actually gives it more exposure than it needs. But then I started getting a bunch of messages like, yo, dudes, this dude is talking shit about you. You gonna sit there and take that? Yo, man, this dude is blah, blah, blah. I started getting all these messages, right? And, admittedly, at that time, like, when you wake up to that shit, like, a fucking pisses you off, and you just want to get up on that shit. And if you're, especially at nighttime, if you're drunk, high, or whatever, you just want to start doing something. Like, I say some stupid shit on Twitter a lot when I'm drunk and pissed off. But yeah, it makes it very easy to just shoot a YouTube video, start slamming somebody. When your group or your crowd, you feel like your fandom is egging you on to do it, or you feel like your fan base is under attack too, or they're starting to believe it or whatever. And but see, that's the deal, like if you get bigger. Oh, so the point is, though, the main point is, did I make a fucking hate video about some dude literally hating me, like literally, and is using my image in the thumbnails of his videos? Did I make it a hate? Nah, fuck that shit. I left that shit in the dirt where it belongs. And see, that's an actual direct attack. That's not even speculation, unlike what Becky did, right? Was just speculation, reporting like where things seem suspicious, and that's what people legitimately were thinking. Things were suspicious. But if I made a hate video about it, I would have given him more attention. Another example, like for example, I'm Dante actually made a video. He made a video about like, so this dude hates me or something like that, and. It's cool that I guess, like, I personally wouldn't have done something like that because I saw this dude was like a fake ass black Hokage, right? And I was just like, little dude, nothing, like, just didn't mean anything. But I was like, are you really going to spend that kind of time to make a video talking about how someone hates you? Like, but, at the same time, it's like, look, like I said, I've been saying around that time period, it's a slow ass time for YouTubers. We're just starting to get back up and make money again through YouTube, and people are starting to tune in again because spring is coming. But people just need shit to complain about or whatever. So the bigger problem I feel, though, is that some people really take that shit to heart and they keep it in their mind and they keep it forever for years. There's still people, as you guys already know, there's still people that have already have their locked opinions that I called YouTube to kick Jinx off of YouTube, like to ban him from YouTube, like that shit was actually gonna work. Like somebody just calls YouTube to ban a channel and shit. But you would hope that the majority of I think the majority of older people watched that. They saw the video and they're like, okay, cool. He's just trying to get a deadline of this is how it goes. But, younger people, I think they just listen to what other people say, form their opinion, see a little bit of the actual video, and then hit dislike and move on, right? Same thing with the reaction videos are shit. That video, right? That's another good point, actually, Sly Spy. Because the only video regarding that entire controversy with Tyrone Jinx, a lot of people don't even know that my name was brought into this mix because those videos were deleted. And I had nothing even, the only videos that are up there, or that are still left in terms of that controversy, are my videos, because I just don't believe in deleting those videos. My video where I did the Let's Play, which is what started all of it, which is what started getting my name thrown into the mix and shit, because people kept on bothering me, like, do you think he's legit? Do you think he's legit? I'm just like, I don't know. He doesn't have any viral videos. It doesn't take much talent. It's nothing, I can't see how it's legitimate like that. But, you take that, got my name put in it, and he still never apologized for that. That's the actual more annoying thing, is the fact that if you just look at it from that standpoint, only my videos are still up. But nobody sees the fact that I was called into it, through a deleted video from Jinx, and then it's like, fuck. So I was dealing with this shit, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let me see if I can just figure this shit out. Let's call YouTube and see if we can just get a bottom line. And then I made the bottom line. Do you guys remember what my bottom line was? With when we could drop it and shit? Do you guys remember what this was? I made two. Actually, I don't even remember. I made two different scenarios, right? I said, one, make another channel, or two, wait for that plaque to come, and then everybody should basically just drop it. Nobody really remembers these little things. Yeah, exactly, Sly Spy. You remember, I'm the one. Once that silver plaque comes, that basically is all you can do, whether it's legitimate or not. Look, YouTube doesn't give a shit. At this point, people just need to drop it. And what I thought was really funny about that is that it was spun, once that plaque was arrived, it was spun instead to the point where it's like, hey man, you should apologize, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what the fuck would I apologize for? That's exactly what I said. Once that plaque comes, look, it's it basically means YouTube doesn't care if something's going on or not. It was just like, what the fuck? Anyways, fuck. God damn it. Oh shit, I gotta go. I'm gonna run late to work. I gotta go, guys. Sorry. I got 6 minutes to get to the train. My bad. Bye. Sorry.